Once upon a time, in a small village between the mountains and the sea, there lived a little girl named Luna. Luna was kind, brave, and full of dreams. She had big brown eyes and golden hair that shone in the sunlight. Every morning, she loved to watch the butterflies dance in the garden and listen to the birds sing sweet songs. But Luna was not like other children. She had a secret. Every night, she could see the stars talking. They sparkled and whispered stories about faraway lands and hidden magic. Luna loved their stories more than anything. One quiet night, when the moon was round and bright, Luna looked out of her window. She saw a strange light coming from the dark forest near her home. The light was blue and silver, like a star had fallen to the ground. Luna felt her heart beat fast. She took her lantern, her little red cloak, and walked outside. The night air was cool and full of tiny fireflies. The path to the forest looked mysterious, but Luna didn't stop. She followed the shining light deeper and deeper into the woods. Soon, she found herself in a place she had never seen before, the shining forest. The trees, they were not normal trees. Their leaves sparkled like diamonds, and the flowers glowed with soft rainbow colors. The ground was covered with silver dust that twinkled like stars. Luna couldn't believe her eyes. Everything around her was beautiful and magical. As she walked further, she heard a soft sound, like a song made of wind and light. It came from a small river. The water of the river was shining too. Luna saw tiny glowing fish jumping out of it and making music with their tails. Then she saw something even more amazing. On a rock by the river lay a small crystal crown. It sparkled in every color of the rainbow. Luna picked it up carefully. The moment she touched it, the forest lights grew brighter. The wind whispered, "The queen is waiting." Luna looked around. "The queen," she thought. She followed the path of glowing flowers until she reached a tall silver gate. Behind it was a castle made of light. Its towers touched the sky, and golden butterflies flew around it. Luna walked in, and the gate opened by itself. Inside the castle, everything was shining. The floor looked like glass, and stars floated in the air like tiny lamps. At the end of the long hall stood a beautiful throne made of moonstone. On it sat the fairy queen, her wings glowing softly like morning light. The queen smiled. She looked kind but also a little sad. The stars above whispered again, "Luna, help her." The queen raised her hand, and suddenly Luna could understand everything without words. The queen's heart was broken because the star of dreams, the most powerful star in the sky, had disappeared. Without it, the shining forest would soon lose its light. Luna felt brave. She wanted to help. The forest started to guide her. Glowing butterflies showed her the way. She followed them to a tall mountain where dark clouds covered the top. The wind was cold and strong. At the mountain's peak stood a dark crystal cave. Inside, Luna saw the missing star of dreams, trapped in a cage of black ice. The ice was guarded by a shadow dragon. Its eyes glowed red, and smoke came out of its nose. Luna felt scared, but she remembered the fairy queen's sad face. She knew she had to be brave. She held the crystal crown high, and it began to shine brightly. The light grew stronger and stronger until it filled the whole cave. The shadow dragon covered its eyes and roared, but it couldn't touch Luna. The light melted the black ice, and the star of dreams flew free, spinning and shining brighter than ever before. The dragon slowly disappeared into the shadows, leaving only a gentle wind behind. The star of dreams floated above Luna's head and sent out golden sparkles. It circled around her and then flew back toward the shining forest. Luna followed it down the mountain, across the glowing river, and back to the fairy queen's castle. When Luna arrived, the queen stood and smiled. The star of dreams returned to the sky, and the whole forest began to sing. The trees glowed brighter, the flowers danced, and the river sparkled like never before. The queen lifted her hand and made the crystal crown float above Luna's head. "For your courage and kindness," she said softly. Then With a wave of light, Luna found herself back in her own bed, morning sunlight shining on her face. She sat up and looked outside. The forest was quiet again, but something magical had changed. The butterfly's wings now shimmered with tiny stars. Luna smiled. She knew the shining forest was real, and she would never forget her adventure. And every night after that, when Luna looked at the sky, the stars blinked at her as if saying thank you.